What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is a quick revisit of the Cheng mini drone. Why? Because this thing is awesome. No, I'm just kidding, but this thing really is awesome. But the reason why we're revisiting this is because this is a different revision of the Cheng mini drone, aka the Voodoo Quad. If you guys do remember, or you can probably search YouTube. Actually, I'll put it in the description, some of the flights of the Voodoo Quad. This thing was a really nice flyer originally, and it just had such awesome flight characteristics, almost better. Actually, it did have better flight characteristics than the JJ1000, and that's saying a lot. That's been my favorite micro for a long time. Those of you who are not new to the channel should know that. But the original Cheng mini drone just was a really awesome flyer, but it was plagued with these automatic flips. Well, inverted flips. It would do flips. This thing would just do flips on its own, which is the reason why I gave it the name the Voodoo Quad, because you'll just be flying it and it would just flip all of a sudden, or do a series of flips out of nowhere. And even Quadcopter 101, it flipped on him. Everybody who did a review on the original ones, it flipped on him. And Quadcopter 101, he was saying that he thought it was due to vibration, but sure enough, it started flipping again after you did what he did. He stuck something in there to hold the battery more secure in the battery bay, and it just continues to flip. I don't know what was wrong with that flight controller, but the thing just flipped all the time, and actually caused a lot of people to break theirs, because when you're flying and you're doing turns and stuff, sometimes it'll do a few flips and crash into the wall, smash into the ground and stuff like that. So it was very unpredictable. I hated it. I used that flight controller in a few builds, thinking that would probably fix it, but that only caused me more trouble. I actually broke some motors that I bought and just tore a lot of stuff up. So I used to hate that thing. And I think I still have the flight controller in another quad's body that I don't fly anymore. But someone was telling me that the new ones were on the Huying Toys protocol with a few reverse channels. Actually, it flies backwards if you fly it with the Huying Toys X6058 or their protocol transmitters. It flies backwards. But they were telling me that this thing was really awesome now. And so, but it's hard to get. And so sure enough, I was trying to get it, and the first attempt I got a bad one. There's actually 3 versions of this thing. I got a third version which has horrible flight characteristics. It's not on either of the 2 protocols. So there's 3 protocols for this thing actually, but the bad one was really bad. It had a terrible yaw rate. It had a terrible pitch. See, that's my battery charger there. And it had horrible pitch, and it had a horrible connection. So sometimes it wouldn't even connect. It would just fall out of the sky and stuff like that. But happily, I did receive the good one. I think I got this from Geek Buy-In. I'm not sure. I was trying all over the place to try to get one. And this thing is awesome, man. I could say this is the best of all of them. The original one actually did have slightly better flight characteristics, but this one has awesome flight characteristics. The yaw and pitch is not as on point as the JJ1000, but this thing flies hard, man. I must say, this thing flies hard. The lighting on it is actually better than the JJ1000, and that's saying a lot, because the JJ1000 has excellent lighting. It's an awesome night flyer. This thing is an awesome night flyer, and it's so fast, man. This thing is awesome. I really like the way this thing flies with the Devo. It flies okay with this. I'm not too happy about the transmitter. It has the same style transmitter of old, the original one, and it's not really that good. It's a Hubsan knockoff transmitter. But it gets the job done though. This thing flies awesome with this transmitter, and with a Devo with more resolution on the sticks, this thing is just the ultimate. Awesome little flyer. I will have links in description of this one as well, and detailing about it, letting you guys know which links are the links of the old version and links of the new version. The bad version, I actually don't have any flights of it recorded, because anytime I would try, the thing wouldn't connect, or it just would be so bad, man. It's just horrible if you get that. So this is more of a gamble, throwing the dice on this, than the X6058, because at least when you get a bad X6058, it was still good. The X6058 is an awesome quad, by the way. But this thing right here, really awesome flyer, and it's just the best flyer that I have, next to the JJ1000. I have to put this thing up to the JJ1000 to see which one flies better, but this thing just flies awesome. Well, I like the way that the Huying 853 flies as well, but this one has tighter funnels and faster yaw, slightly deeper pitch. This thing is just awesome, man. So it does come with 250 milliamp hour battery, which I don't really have on deck, because I was so excited to show you guys and get this review out of the way. Well, this revisit. And so that's it. It's the Cheng mini drone. I'll have a link in description to the review of the old one as well. Thanks for watching.